Hello students, my name is Jyotish Namayapam and I'll be teaching your computer online classes. Now this is the first chapter and the first part of your computer online classes. The book you are going to study is Boot Click Enter. ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡ ꯖꯣꯇꯤꯁ ꯅꯃꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄꯝ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ online classes ꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯔꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯅꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯝꯒꯗꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ Boot Click Enter ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅꯤ. Okay, for your class 5. Now this is the first part of chapter number 1. Now let's begin our class. Now in this chapter number 1, types of computers. The name of the chapter is types of computers. Now in this chapter, what we are going to learn, we are going to learn about different type of computers and the main features of different type of computers, examples of various types of computers. What are the examples of the various types of computers? Now these are the things we are going to discuss in this chapter number 1. Chapter number 1 chapter types of computers. Computers ki types kari le habni ko yengidisi. Ki chapter sida ko hujik tamgadisi. Different types of computers ki makhal mayam to karino, main features of different types of computers. Different type of computers in the main features in the kaino amasong magi examples khal matin gi examples mayamum lere computer gi. Now these things we are going to learn in this chapter. Now you would have work on desktop and laptops, but you don't know that computers can occupy spaces as big as a room. Let us learn about different type of computers. Computers in space can occupy to desktop and laptop. You must be using at home these laptops and desktops. Okay, now let's begin our chapter. A computer is a machine that works very fast, is accurate, and hardly gets tired. Now as we all know, a computer is a machine. It works very fast and it is very accurate also, and it hardly gets tired. It never gets tired. Okay, computers di kaino machine nina yam thabak to matamda yam thuye. Now if you want to do any calculation, it will give you the answer very fast, very quickly. Nang calculation am to ham tamda akoina hot agadi matam changadabdu computer tawagadi yam thun tholakane ado accurate chu oye yam chummeba. And was wadi kekino as computer is a machine, computer is machine nina wadi mali. Okay, it responds to a well-defined set of instructions given by the user. Now a computer responds to the instructions which are given by the user. Akoina user the akoina computer da akoina command pirakana instruction pirakana, only then computer will respond. Computer na tawakadoiba mana tawakadoiba thabak hinji kaino ko user akoina mangonda command natraga instruction do sima to have to pirakanda mana tawakadoi natraga to, then process it thabak to pangthoni and displays the output kada monitor da akoina yengiba screen duda tholakadoi akoina tawiba akoina instruction piriba instruction akoina piriba command tugi matung ina monitor da display da mana thadorakadoi. Now it can store large amount of data mayam amasu akoina monda hapa yai. Okay, according to the size of the memory that computer holds. Computer na computer da yawiba memory di matung ina akoina computer da hapning ba data mayam ama hapa yai. Now let's see types of computers. Computers ke makhal se kari kari lo yengasi. Now based on the size, technology and purpose for which they are used, computers can be classified into 4 types. Now computer is classified into 4 types according to the size, technology and purpose for which they are used. Computers akoina sijanaiba size amasung mai technology among sijanaiba purpose tu matung ina computers it's classified into 4 types. Now what are the 4 types? Now it's given here diagrammatically it's given here. Diagram is the period. Now computers are different 4 types. The first one is microcomputers. The first one is microcomputer. Second one is the mini computers. And the third one is mainframe computers. And the fourth one is supercomputers. And now these are the 4 different types of computers which are classified according to the size, technology, and the purpose for which they are used. Computers makhalse akoina ahum khaidoi mai size, technology amasung akoina sijanai matungina computers kya thonga khaidoi divided into 4 types. The first one is microcomputers, mini computers, third one is mainframe computers, and the fourth one is supercomputers. Okay, these things you should note in your mind. See, how many different types of computers are there according to the size, technology, and purpose. There are 4 different types. Okay, the 4 different types is given here. Now let's see these 4 different type of computers one by one. Okay, taking the examples also. Kuina kudam julauraga amamam to oina first microcomputer, mathang the mini computer, mathang mainframe computer, mathang the supercomputer, mathang manau naina khudam mayam am lauraga mathang manau naina sigi computer sing si yengasi. Now let's start with the microcomputers. Microcomputers are the most common type of computers used today, whether in school, at home, or at the workplaces. Microcomputers ina akoina khwaidagi hena common oina mayamna sijanariba kadai sijanaba akoi yumda su sijanai akoi hujik sijanariba yumda sijanariba desktop, laptop singjisu microcomputers matani. It comes under the microcomputers. Okay, then whether in school we are also using the computer in school, also at home yumda sijanai, or at the workplaces thabak mahamda any office desktop mayam khili. And in the workplaces sometimes some people use laptops also. Ado akoina sijanariba desktop kumba, laptop kumba, not only desktop, laptop khatang natana atopa different types of computers are also there. Okay, we'll take the examples afterwards. Koyam si mathang the examples you see. Then akoina mayam toina sijanariba computers se sibo akoina microcomputers ke manung da challe. Okay, koina hujik sijanariba mayam sijanai school da sijanariba, yum da sijanariba, amsung tabang okum da sijanariba sing. Now they are generally single user computers, hence they are also known as personal computers. Koi mi amakhtana akoi isagi oina personal oina sijananaba computer ne habaidamakta single user computer hai. Aduna akoina personally isagi oina sijanabinakta sijanabanina sibo akoina personal computers haigisu kangnei. Okay, single user oibagi. Now their CPU is a single chip known as a microprocessor. CPU is only single chip mukatawai. Microprocessor. Now you will study about this in the next chapter. Sigi akoina microprocessor haibasidi koi next chapter mathangda yarakani ko. The microprocessor haiji kalino chip karamba bu koina microprocessor hai khangne haibasi. We will study about this microprocessor in details in the next chapter. Now they are not bulky and fit easily on the study table, office table, shop counter, etc. Now these things in the study table, office table, shop counter, these we use at desktop. Desk or a table. We keep a computer on a top of a table or on top of a desk. That is why it is known as a desktop. Now obviously we can keep a laptop also on a table. Laptop so table thambai, but when desk computer season about computer the desktop so they are not bulky, yam chok the space and occupy to the and fit easily space and occupy to the bulky or it is not bulky, so it is easily, it can be easily fit on a study table or an office table or shop counter, etc. Okay, study table natragana when your office ki table da natragana some dukan amagi shop counter da thamba matamda easily fit oeba my space am occupy to the. In other places also it is used. Okay, so they are less expensive as compared to the other three types of computers. We give three types of computers. The remaining these mini computers, mainframe computers, and the supercomputers. These microcomputers are less expensive as compared to the other three types. That is these three. That is mini computer, mainframe computers, and the supercomputers. Now, after knowing these microcomputers, now let's take some examples of microcomputers and let's see which computers comes under these microcomputers. Now, before taking the examples, now let's take a recap of whatever we have done just now. Now, types of computers. This is step number 1. Types of computers. Computer is a machine, so obviously it works very fast and is very accurate also, and it never gets tired, and it will only respond to the instructions and commands given by the user. Then it will process it, then displays it to the user, that is displays the output to the user. And it can also store a large amount of data according to the size of the memory. Okay, and the types of computer based on the size, technology, and purpose, the computer is classified into 4 different types. The first one is microcomputer. Just we have seen now the microcomputers, then mini computers, mainframe computers, and supercomputers. Now, whatever we are using in our day-to-day life, these computers comes under microcomputers. Now, after taking the examples afterwards, now I will take examples. Now, after taking examples, you'll get to know easily. Okay. Then these computers, microcomputers, are used in schools, home and workplaces also. Now, it is a single user, so it is known as a personal computer. Then it consists of a single chip known as a microprocessor. About microprocessor we'll study in the next chapter. Then it is not bulky, so it is easily fitted on a it can be easily fitted on a study table or a office table or a shop counter, etc. Now these are less expensive as compared to the other three types. These three types: mini computer, mainframe computers, and supercomputers. Now let's take the examples to get you better understanding. Now some examples of microcomputers are discussed below. Now let's see here desktop computers. Now these desktop computers also come under microcomputers. Now desktop computers are expected to be set up at a permanent location. They are commonly used in schools, households, and workplaces. As we have discussed just now, these desktop computers are specially used in schools, households, and workplaces. When you see desktop computers, rai sizinai, yumda sizinai, school sizinai, amasung thabo mafamda sizinai. Now, why this is called a desktop? Because it can be easily it is placed on the top of the desk. We desk mathakta thamaga sizinai haibidamukta sibu koina desktop haibinema. But it is at a permanent location. Mafam do change over the mafam da khilaga thambani koina mafam da puraga chapadi yadre. Okay, mafam amda fix toraga khilaga thambudune koina sizinaba. Adubu koina desk mathakta or a table mathakta thamaga yai thamaga sizinaba yai haibagi matanda it is called a desktop. It is placed on the top of a desk. So the name is given as a desktop computers, and it is used in schools, household, and workplaces. Now laptop, notebook, and palm-top computers. Now these three computers also come under microcomputer, just like desktop computers. That's I have told you now that desktop computer also come under microcomputer. Microcomputer ki makhada desktop computer julai hagre. Now these laptops, notebooks, and palm-top computers. So these three computers also come under microcomputer ki makhada mulai. Now desktop computer this is a desktop computer and this is known as a laptop. You must be knowing this desktop and laptop. Then this is a notebook. Okay, a little smaller than the laptop, and it is a palm top. Now let's see here. Laptop, notebook, and palm top computers are smaller in size. Their hardware is assembled in just one case and they can be run on rechargeable batteries. Now all these three computers, that is laptop, notebook and palm top, run under rechargeable battery. Now it can be recharged again and again and it can be used. Okay, now these three laptops you can take from one place to another easily also. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ laptop ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ computer ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯁꯦ laptop, notebook and palm top ꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯋꯦꯕ smaller in size ꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯤꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ hardware ꯁꯤ assemble ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯃꯈꯛꯇꯪꯗ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃꯈꯛꯇꯪꯗ case ꯑꯃꯈꯛꯇꯪꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯕꯦꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯋꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛ ꯄꯨꯁꯤꯟꯁꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯌꯦꯕ. Hence they are portable computers and can be carried anywhere. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯄꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ easily we can carry this. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ puba sama desktop we cannot take from one place to another easily. Sidi mafam amda place and the permanent location and the khillaga thamgadabani mafam amda fix tawraga. But these laptop, notebook and palm top we can easily carry from one place to another. And it is a it has a rechargeable battery also. Okay, now may laktaba matamdasu whenever there is no electricity you can easily use it is recharged fully. When your battery is full charge tawra thambiragadi ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯩ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ whenever we travel also we can use these three computers, that is laptop, notebook and palm top. Now desktop is called desktop because it is placed on the top of the desk. Now laptop, now we can put this laptop on our lap and we can use it and we can do our work. So it is name is given as a laptop. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯝꯄꯥꯛꯇ lab ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯇꯝꯄꯥꯛꯇ ꯊꯝꯃꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯨꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯇꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ lab ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯊꯝꯃꯒ and can be placed at the top of lab. So it is known as a laptop. ꯇꯝꯄꯥꯛ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯊꯝꯃꯒ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯤꯕꯨ laptop ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ. Notebook ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅ it is just a size of a notebook. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ notebook ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯏꯒꯤ notebook exercise book ꯂꯩꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ size ꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯨꯛꯇꯪ ꯆꯥꯎꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ notebook computer ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ. Then palm top, now it can be easily placed on our palm, so it is known as a palm top. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯃꯒ it can be easily placed at our palm, so it is known as a palm top. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯊꯝꯃꯒ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ palm top ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ. Okay. Now next come the tablet PCs. Now tablet PCs or simply tablets are portable computers with touch screen facility and virtual keyboard. Now you all know this tablet. You can know tablet and season tablet portable as well as touch screen touch screen facility and virtual keyboard tongana laptop screen keyboard as well as notebook my screen keyboard palm top screen keyboard but tablet PC magi touch screen facility my virtual keyboard my screen keyboard the tablet PCs you must be playing games on these tablet PCs. That is tablet and games mobile phone okay, here you can see here tablet PC. Now this tablet PC also comes under microcomputer di makada line tablet PC just like laptop, notebook, palm top computers, desktop computers. Okay, this tablet PCs also comes under microcomputer. Now other computers like smart books, smartphones and PDAs. Full form of PDA is personal digital assistants. Now these all things comes under microcomputer. Now these are small handheld devices. They have a touch screen and a memory card. They have limited hardware but can access the internet by means of Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, that is wireless communication. Smartphones, smart books, PDAs, just or we can put in pocket also. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯠꯁꯨ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯨꯇꯨꯠ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ or Wi-Fi ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ or nowadays we can use a SIM card also to use that to access the internet. SIM ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯒ any network SIM ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ Wi-Fi ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ Bluetooth ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ SIM ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯒ SIM-ꯗꯨꯗ internet-ꯀꯤ balance to pack to ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯤꯔꯒ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯦ. Now we can use this by means of Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. There is wireless. Wi-Fi means what? Wireless fidelity. Okay, Wi-Fi communications. Now these game consoles. Now game consoles also comes under microcomputer. See game consoles you make game consoles you could do when in a game hanava game gi say that in a smartphone also comes under microcomputers. Now game console is in games hanaba tongana game gi video game lebido adogi du kai koeba sisu koina game console is microcomputers game khada inamak challe. Now let's check a recap of what we have done just now. Now the examples of microcomputers. What are the examples we have seen now? The desktop computers. Desktop computers is called desktop computer because it is placed on the top of a desk. It can be placed on the top of a desk, so it is known as a desktop, and it is set up at a permanent location, and it is used in schools, homes and workplaces. Then laptop, notebook and palm-top computers can be easily carried from one place to another, and it has a rechargeable battery and it is smaller in size. Now the laptop is smaller in size than the desktop, and notebook is again smaller in size than the laptop, and palm top is again smaller in size than the notebook. Okay, these all have rechargeable batteries and you can carry from one place to another very easily. Now this is a desktop, this is laptop, notebook computers is here, and this palm top. Then the tablet PCs. We are already using the tablet. Then smartphones, PDAs. Now these things we can access internet using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi communications, and the game consoles which you play games. These all the computers comes under the microcomputers. Not only these, there are some other computers which comes under microcomputers also. Okay, now that we'll do in the next second part of this chapter number 1 video session class. Now for today, let's stop our class here. Okay students, stay home, stay safe and stay healthy.